everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham reaction for Wrexham 3, Wolves U21's 0. And it is for the Bristol Street Motors Cup trophy thing, or the Majiggy thing, whatever. And it was the knockout stages, and we won 3-0. I saw half the game with you lot, but it was a good half, and I saw the highlights, a little bit of the highlights on X while I was at my meeting that I had to go to. And thank you. I apologize for leaving. Don't like to do that, but the boys did a really good job, and the chat was going crazy in there too, and lots of great people. Thank you so much. That's really, really fun. So, anyways, big win. Here's Mo. Here's Mo. Yeah, everyone. People slagging off Mo in the first half and what didn't look good. He's wearing the low socks, all the stuff. But I got to say, Mo coming out with that kick, it did look offside. I did watch the replay. Came off the other. I just watched it before it came on, and then Ken just confirmed too for me that it did come off one of the Wolves players, and he went for it. Scissor kick, scorpion kick, whatever you want to call it, and pretty brave thing to do to try to score like that on your first go out, your second go out for a new club. And, we haven't seen that much of him. I want to see more of him. And the more he is playing, the better he's going to be for the club, and the bigger future he's going to have for the club. So anyway, smash the like on the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the Local Pundit. We are on our way to 50,001. Yes, I keep saying it's going to happen. If you know, you know. Become a Local Pundit member. When you do, you get a badge, and they coordinate for the months that you have. So each badge for a month, 6 months, 10 month, a year, you will get, if you buy 24 months, whatever, you get a very special one. Very cool. So, and get your Local Pundit merch too. Might be thinking about lowering something there too. We'll talk about that at some other time. But anyways, thanks for coming in. This is your Wrexham reaction. And Hip Karma is first, and I apparently am second. So there you go. And that'll confuse both Drew and Nick, absolutely, with the green pundit there too. And Ken is technically second because I don't think Josh Anthony can be second. He's not really happening too. So yes, yeah, there we go. Hi Ruth, how are you? How are you? Nikki D's in the house. A little late, Nikki D, and also Marie from SoCal. Look at all these members. Marie from SoCal. This is fantastic. What support. Ruth H says, difficult to explain how much I look forward to daily pundit videos. Even better when I can watch them live. Ruth, that is very, very kind. And that's very kind. We do put a lot of work producing good shows for you, good content, so you can have, good stuff. I like it too. I love doing it with you. I didn't think I'd be able to get the Wrexham reaction in tonight, but I'm happy I'm here to do it. So then we can move on to the rest of the stuff, because tomorrow, it is the stats show tomorrow, which I will put up, and news and updates. So thank y'all for coming in. Short notice. No one is working. I'll be back. Hip Karma. Hip Karma with the karma. There you go. Hi, Chicky. How are you? Good to see you. And Marie from SoCal. He looks like a rangy kid, but there was real power in that goal. It was a great strike, and I'm glad I borrowed the thumbnail too. So there you go. What's going on, Aaron? All right. You want to see what's up? Let's see what's up. We're going to get the video up here of his interview afterwards. I have not watched it yet, so first time I see it with you, and let's break it down. And also I did order food for producer Ann's going to be home for a little bit, so I'm gonna keep an eye on it and make sure that it doesn't come without me getting up. So, anyways, here we go. Before I go in, I did like the lineup. I really did like the lineup. Some players that really played well. Asheville played well from what I saw for the first half, and AJ did well. Brunty's a baller. I'll tell you that right now. Mulls is back with a fantastic goal for him, and I didn't like the fact that JM and Dan and Maka came on at the end. Didn't need to happen, but some players put themselves about. Ravon is a revelation. Speed, power, everything. So awesome, good stuff. Drew does whatever, who fired me apparently at the last show. I saw what you said. You said might as well get rid of Josh on the show. I saw you in the chat, brother. I don't know. That's harsh. That's harsh words. And afternoon also is the Welsh one. Tell me about Ruth H. I've been so busy work. I've missed a bunch of them. Okay. All right. Let's get to this. Let's get to that video. There we go.
Over Wolverhampton Wanderers
on the 21s,
and a first goal for yourself. What's the feeling like?
Delighted, buzzing, and excited, to be honest. Hopefully that could be the start of many more goals, and hopefully many more involvements as well. But I'm absolutely happy that we've got the job done. We've come and done what we wanted to do, and a goal for me as well, a first goal. So I'm very happy.
When you first joined the club, you spoke about what a special place the Stoke.
You can tell he's happy. 21, 22-year-old kid scoring your first goal like that. Getting out there. Yeah, cup game. Who cares? Hasn't got on the pitch much. Also, by the way, Look at his shoulder there. The Bristol Street Motors badge is like falling off of his shirt too. So you know he's new. You know he's new. But that smile, big smile. I feel so happy for him, and big bright future. I know everyone kind of was giving him stick. He's lanky. Should have got it on a couple headers in the first half. I didn't see the second half. I'll fully admit that's it. So it's just kind of like a half Wrexham reaction. So bear with me. But yeah, I mean that's a good way to start. And sitting next to Moles, I mean that could be a starting lineup right there at some point too.
Passes to you scoring your first professional goal here.
Yep.
Was that how you imagined it in your dreams?
Yeah, actually, to be honest, because I wanted to score here. My first professional goal was here, and my first goal for the club was here.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely meant to do. That's how I wanted it to go, and that's how it's gone. So thankful, happy.
By the way, he's going right now. EAFC, he's firing it up, and he's going to try to recreate that goal on himself in EAFC too. And actually, I'm starting my career mode with him as well with Wrexham. It's going to be fun.
You settled in on a personal note over the last couple of months because you've clearly got a lot of quality in the side, as shown by a much changed side, but a lot of quality through the team.
I've settled in very well. The boys make it easy, don't they? We've credit to the recruitment because we've signed very good players and very good professionals and very good people. Do you know what I mean? Because you can go some places and you might not get along with some certain people, but I feel like there's no one in the changing room that I don't get along with. So that's credit to them for being just great humans.
Everyone knows
that the no dickhead policy comes into play, and it's good that they bring kids and the younger. I keep saying kids; he's 21 years old. Get him in there and do his thing, and everyone be nice to him. Listen, they wouldn't have brought you in if you weren't A, talented, and B, couldn't fit into a group. And yes, after meeting most of them over the summer, it is a really tight group. You could tell, and so good on him to do that. So I'm happy for him. You could see how happy he is.
Depth of quality that we've got in those attacking areas. What have you learned from the experience of players like Paul Mullin, players like Stephen Fletcher, who have done it at a high level?
For me, it's just learning everything in. There's nothing in particular, but there's a lot that I get from them, a lot in training that they see from me, that they'll just let me know, like little pointers. Even if it's me going to them to ask them, or it's just them coming to me and telling me, look, Mo, this or look, Mo, that. And I feel like it's good to learn of them and take it in because of how good of players they are.
Looking ahead, how
very important to have that in there too. Going to the Fletchers, going to the Mulls, going to Palmer, even the big guys. They're probably putting their arm around him. And I like that he said even if I go up to them and I ask them questions, they're there to help them out. So awesome to see this.
Are you to continue to state your claim for a starting place, despite, as we've just touched upon, how much talent there is in the pecking order as well?
Look, there's a lot of talent, isn't there? But I'm going to try my best, keep training well, keep working hard, keep building that fitness up, and try and get myself, in the squad sometime soon. But at the minute, the guys are on fire, aren't they? To be honest with you, so at the minute it's not getting him out of the squad. But I'm going to keep going, and hopefully soon something will happen.
Thank you, man.
Very confident, very nice interview, very gracious at the same time, and you love to see it. And you could tell by the smile on his face, he's pumped up and good. He's like, he announced himself. And granted, like I said, we haven't seen much of him. We don't know what kind of player he is. He's lanky. He's got long legs, and he's out there. He's running. He's we thought, hey, come after when there was a shot bounced off. We thought he should have been a little more aggressive. But like I said, I only saw the first half, and then I saw his goal, so I couldn't see what happened between there. I do like his hold-up play. I think his hold-up play is good. He's not a flopper. He looks at his speed and agility to him, but he has good, nice hold-up play. And I thought that get him into the side a little bit more. And he just admitted there, he's like, these guys are on fire. He's like, sure. He's like, I'd love to get in this, but how am I going to get these guys out? So he understands his place, which I think is just as important. To him going in like Billy Bollocks and be like, I'm coming in. This is my team. What a great start. And again, here's Mo. And I think we expect a lot out of our players when we sign them for X amount of dollars, whatever it is. So you could just tell on his face with that smile how happy he is. And I'm sure everyone in the locker room and the managers as well are delighted for him too. Reed from SoCal struck with brute force. Ball was struck. Yeah, but he still flicked it on, man. It's not like a baseball or anything, but yeah, he got enough purchase on that Bruce to put that in the back of the net in good form there too. Drew says, "Love you, John." I don't know, man. You call him for the gaffer's head on the TLP. And I don't know, Drew. That's some stuff right there. That's some talk. Wayne Evans, hi all. How you doing, Wayne? Good to see you, man. Hope you are well. And Marie from SoCal says, yes, what a nice young man. And he was. You can tell. I'm so very happy for him. And we do expect a lot of our players coming in. We haven't seen them much, so it's great. So there's the report right there. And yes, I did borrow that thumbnail. It is a beautiful thumbnail. Absolutely. You know, that's going to be all over the place for the next few weeks. But look at that perfect form right there. Here's my question to the chat. Did he catch it smooth off the shin or did he get it on the heel? Where did he actually catch it? So Bruce, this is probably to you because you're gonna talk shit to me anyways. So I might as well add that. Yeah, that's Drew. You're in trouble, brother. You're in trouble. But I want to see. I want to watch it back, and I want to see if he caught it on his shin or if he caught it sweet. Because they'll get like, oh, you didn't catch it good enough. But back of the net, bang! And look at that. Look at that guy right there. He's like, offside, or did I just get worked over? There we go. So there's the report. Mo Faal overhead kick. Booked their place at the Bristol. So now we're moving on to the knockout stages. So it looks like that the under-21 side is out for them. Callum Burton in the back there. Billy Boyle and Brunt in the back three. Somebody mentioned Billy Boyle's hair looked a little different. I don't know if anyone saw that. So moving on, we will take a Port Vale next time in the group stages. Expect probably a full change night here too. But the lineup, before we go to the next interview, the lineup was really cool to me. We had a full 11 out there, a full new 11, which is great. Burton, Brunt, Boyle, James, Forty, Jones, Rathbone. Jones, by the way, had a great half that I saw. Jones played great. Ashfield, I thought, was phenomenal for a young 19-year-old kid. I look at this too. 86 minutes. McLean came out and Dobson came out in 80. Why? Because they didn't want to get the workout in later on. I don't know. Maybe Rev was good. Mulls looked sharper than he did. Very confident with his goal, taking it off the chest. What a great pass. I believe that pass came from Brunty. Brunty sitting in the middle of the park today looked fantastic. And again, I saw half the game, so I'm going to have to watch the rest of it. But Brunty stood up in that middle of the park, had Boyley on the left of him, and AJ was on the right of him. I didn't think AJ had. I know he's playing out of position, but I thought he played really well. And Fordy did well, trying to prove a point. We still have 2 spots open. Remember, Ford can only play in this cup competition. He's not registered with us because he's still coming back from injury. But all in all, from what I did see, I was really happy. This was our point today: go out, win the game, don't get injured. Touch wood. Get some minutes in your belt. We got about 10 days off now, and go and prove your point. Mo Faal did that again. He played 83 minutes, and it's impressive. And it's impressive for the fact there was growth from the game he played before. I know we were on him. I think what the hell's his name? Greg. Greg, who is big. What the hell? I think it was. North Wales fishing guy was really on Mo Faal. He was at the match about 10 feet away from him, and I'm happy for him. Rathbone came in, was playing that loose role. I thought he played well, and JJ did a really good job there too. So just watch out for this second team. What I do realize is that there's not a big my DoorDash will be here in a second, which means I might have to go let somebody in. I ordered producer and food. It is here, almost ready here. 8:50. It could be 8:47. Oh, it's 3 minutes. It's in 3 minutes. But anyways, okay. But on the other side of things, Wolverhampton Wanderers from their under-21 side held themselves up well. Good on them. I didn't think that they did themselves any wrong there, getting out there, playing with a big side like Wrexham. Great. I love it. So good for them. And it's good for those kids on that side to get some minutes in there too. Anyway, Josh, you change I did. I took the dress shirt off. Yeah. You don't want to see me in the same thing. Got to change it up a bit, got to change it up from gray to gray, Marie. Got to go from gray to gray, or white to gray, or off-white to gray. All of it. It's always Elwood for me. I have so much Elwood. Would love to see this team lineup to go far in this trophy cup. I think we can, Mary. There's a possibility for that, and also too, we got FA Cup at some point too. Some of these players are going to really try to show out, and I think it's important that we get the minutes under them. And this is just the start of it. We're still. I'd said at the beginning of the season that we're going to be growing into this league and growing into the season. And I think after 10 games and a couple cup matches, yes, we lost to whatchamacallit there. He's gonna open the door in 2 seconds. Let me see. I might have to pause for 2 seconds to go let this guy in. But I think we're growing into the season in many levels here, in many levels, and I'm really happy to see that. And I'm proud of everybody. I'm proud of what we're doing. Drew does whatever. Says, although the only one that could bench you would be producer Ann, but she doesn't actually exist. Oh, you'll be shocked there. You'll be shocked. At Drew, what is your badge pick? Drew, how much? I'll check on Drew's badge is I can't quite see it, but yeah, check because I can't see the badges. Billy Boyle's hair, yes. Salem, yes, Salem is my first cat's name, Wayne. The cat that passed away actually on October 13th. It's anniversary of a year of Salem, and we do miss him. Not Banksy Boy. Banks is right. Oh shit, where is he? He's right there. He's sleeping. Okay. New year, new Boyle, new hair. Yeah. Yep. And Welsh One said that he voted for Brunt as the man of the match. I didn't see the full game, so I can't say, but I thought that there was several people that played fairly well today that could have done. But Mo Faal won man of the match. So you can't complain with who won man of the match. It's not for producer Ann. It definitely is not. She doesn't eat, apparently. She doesn't eat. Okay. So David Jones, who is, I believe, on the coaching staff, did another interview here. Let's have it.
Are you pleased with that performance?
Yeah, definitely. It was a really good performance from start to finish. Individually and collectively as a team, we were spot on, getting the clean sheet, scoring goals, getting minutes into the players that they needed. So yeah, really pleasing from a coach's point of view.
Talking about getting minutes.
By the way, just FYI, Brunty scored a goal. Brunt's first goal. Amazing. What a great cross in too. We were talking about crosses during the game, during the match. Rev was putting in good crosses, and Brunty just came in back post. Granted, that was schoolboy defending by Wolves, and they should have done better on that. But Brunty just walked that one in the back of the net. Bang. There you go. First team coach here. Yes, thank you.
Players there. You've got some players like Mo Faal, who maybe a more senior figure in terms of coming in and trying to impress. But you've also got the blend of youth with Harry Ashfield and Aaron James as well. They're players that you've worked closely with over the last couple of months.
Yeah.
Just how good was it to see them get out on the pitch and show what they can do for the Wrexham supporters?
It's exactly what you want to see. They've been involved with the first team squad since the summer, really. And for them to, Harry Ash and Aaron James playing for the youth team, playing for the reserves, been in and out of, a few pre-season games, and to see them step up tonight again and not look out of place at all and put really good performances on is really pleasing. Great for the club as well, for them to have, academy graduates featuring for the first team. So pleasing on all fronts, really, and delighted for all the individuals, not just them, that we were able to put on a good performance and also get the result.
Did you feel there was a good execution of
I like what you just said there. By the way, the door DoorDash has put it at the door, which is good. Okay, great, they got it. All right, because I know we were worried about the Thai food. So what he said right there was they didn't look out of place. People coming through the academy playing on the 21s ourselves. Ashfield did not look out of place, and neither did Aaron James. AJ looked like he was fine. And granted, yes, they're playing against other academy players, but Harry Ashfield, I saw him over the summer. He's got something about him. I put 10 pounds of muscle on him, or, he's 19, 20, whatever he is, 20 years old, 19 years old. You put a little bit of weight up top. He is good. He's good turn on the ball. He's always calling and asking for the ball to feet, which is great. And his head is up, which is awesome. He is going to be a player. Now, I'd said during the watch along that I know we're trying to move. He's probably the only player right now we're trying to move through from the academy into the first team. If we had 2 or 3, and I would maybe want to loan him out. That's not what I want to do. I want to keep him here, and I don't want him to go out alone because I know he wants to get minutes, and he should, but he's too much of a talent. He's very talented young boy. So I'm impressed with how he's peppering them in, and that he's sitting in the middle of the park. He's got Dobson, he's got Big L, and he's got Cannon to look after him in there too. So I like what he's doing, and talking about like bringing Brunty in and not looking out of place too. Awesome. Really, really fantastic.
Plan considering how many changes were going to be made tonight?
Yeah, that's always the issue. We always, every day we see him training and we know that the effort's going to be there. It's just collectively as a team, you need those good habits from every single player. Otherwise, it all falls apart because they're not used to just playing 11 aside together, all those individuals at once. So it's really pleasing to see that all those good habits that we talk about every day in training were on show, and that produced a collective performance for me tonight.
Fantastic talent. And, they talk about building good habits. That's like in anything in life, building good habits on the training pitch will lead to good things happening on the pitch during matches. And it seems like, obviously by the way, I like that Parkinson sent him out. And he said, so Glenda said, David Jones, that is, he played for Wrexham 2021, 22 also. Did he? Okay. I think it's great that Parkinson's like last time Parkin went out, this guy's going out, getting their faces out there, it gives them a little bit more of like a little bit more of like a team within the coaching staff, and I like that. This is good. I mean, we're so far beyond where we should be. This club it surprises me all the time, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I don't know. I can't explain it. I guess that's why we do the show. That's why I don't know, but I love it. I love so much about it. Also, too, Vincente was at the game. Vincente, shout out to you, brother. And Jason was also at the game too. So I hope they had a good night tonight. And it's good to see that. I just want to give a big shout out to those guys.
The coach to work with the depth of talent that the club obviously has. Just how exciting is it for you on a day-to-day basis, knowing exactly how many top quality players you have to call upon?
It's just we obviously with this like you've mentioned, we have got a strong squad that we've built up over the last couple of years. But I think it's the attitude of the players on a daily basis that they're the ones that whatever session you put on, they deliver it to with full physicality. Mentally, they're spot on every day, ready to go. So that Gaffer talks about being relentless every day in training, every performance, every minute on the pitch. And that kind of attitude is just throughout the club at the moment. That's what the most pleasing thing is. And these players are always ready to deliver. And that's why you get performances tonight. It just doesn't just click and come together. I've been at clubs where maybe that hasn't been the case at times as a player. And these kind of performances tonight are a bit off. When there's so many changes, but with all the changes that happened tonight, the performance didn't look out of place from that we see on every Saturday. So that's the real pleasing thing for us as coaches.
Interesting one there too. Remember the last game out? He made the change. So we made I think it was the which game was it? It was the Carabao Cup game. I think he made 9 or 10 changes. Everyone looked out of sorts, completely out of sorts. He's right. Things look different tonight. No one looked out of place. They actually looked like they did play together. I think the only exchange was Moles and Faal up top was like they trying to work together. Someone go short, he put it to the back post. Just up top looked a little bit different, but that's okay. But the rest of the team, the midfield, the back line, everybody, they're training together. I mean, they've been together for what is it, October? About maybe 3.5 months, something like that. Maybe some a little less, maybe 2.5 months. And Ken, I'll say this. Ken said something profound, which baffled me beyond belief. Almost dropped out of my chair at my event. Was that you could tell that the lineage between the academy players bringing it to the first team is there because they're all kind of playing. They're all singing from the same hymn sheet, and that's what the good clubs do. Everyone knows that what your role is. So you get into the first team, we get an opportunity, what your job is, always do your job. I remember I was when my first year at UConn, when I was playing basketball, I had no clue what was going on. The team, I get on the basketball court and I had no clue because no one was coaching me. They were just coaching the first 5, but throughout what they're doing is so important. They're all singing from the same hymn sheet because they're all teaching it all the way down to the academy players, 9, 10, whatever. So good to see. And he's right. Having people go through the ranks and getting their first team football, fantastic. And we got some chats coming in there too. I almost said super chats. No super chats. But we'll get to those in a second. Sorry for the delay.
Finally, to talk about the ability to be relentless, what is the message to the players going into this short period of a break because of the Lincoln game getting called off due to international call-ups?
I think it's just a case of a little bit of a physical break, but more of a mental break, and be ready to go again on. When we start back training on Monday, we've got a hard session tomorrow as well that we're looking to looking to use for the players that didn't play tonight. So then the manager might give us a couple of days off for the weekend to be able to mentally recharge and go again on Monday. So that's all we're looking to do, ready for a hard week coming up.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
Right back at it. This one's in the books, and here we go. Be relentless. Fantastic. I love it. I'm so happy with this game. I'm so happy. We got everything we wanted out of it. We did. I'm so happy. Okay. Marie from SoCal says, Brunt's timing on winning headers was amazing. Brunty is a good player. Brunty is championship quality, in my opinion. He played for us in 21-22 season. This is Dave Jones, that is. And we have a video of Mo Faal goal. The social team hasn't put it out yet. It's on social media somewhere. James Lee, how are you? And thanks for becoming a member. I think that's new for you. David Jones, here we go. Can I get a knee slide badge when someone finally answers Josh's call? When someone does a knee slide, I'll change it. So the badges go by months. The badges go, and the bite month, the bite one is like a 6 month. If you're a member of 6 months, I think that's what it is. And he was at the TST. Yes, Drew does whatever. He and I watched a couple games together. Brunt is my favorite newbie player in the squad. He has such quality. I like Brunt too. Mary, you're in Japan, by the way. I saw that too. Okay, let's see what else is going on. The interviews come up. That was that. And see if the leader has here. But we moved through onto the knockout stages. Awesome stuff. So, just want to come and have my say. Like I said, I didn't get to see the whole game, but I know the boys took care of it, and then did the Wrexham time, which was great, 1 hour 20 minutes, which is awesome. Which is apparently where I got benched and fired. That's really good. Make sure you get involved in that Wrexham time, because that show is about you, about the community. It's not about myself or whoever's hosting it, which Patty or Ken or whomever or Aaron. That's about the call-in for you to have your say afterwards, and we'll set you up and you go. So I love that show. I think that's one of my favorite shows, is the Wrexham time call-in show, because it's fresh right after there. That's why I like doing Wrexham reaction too. We get to have our say, but mostly get involved in Wrexham time. That is definitely your show as a community. So fantastic stuff. All right, thanks for coming. Big win today. I like it. Moving on to the knockout stages. We got some time off. No game this Saturday, so we'll figure out what we're doing. The in-laws are in town, so we'll see. Happy for that. But anyway, smash the like on the video on your way out. Subscribe, please. Does help the channel out, and I'm so happy for today's game. So great to see everyone's face in the chat, and it's been a good day. One last comment here. Josh wasn't fired. He was voted off the island. It's tough to vote the owner off the island, but I guess that's what happened. So by the way, Ken is never going to be on the show again, just so you know. It's happened just right now. It's over. That's it. Voted off the island. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There you go. Love you all. I'm just joking around. Mo Faal popped his. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, Raymond Blood. Raymond, good to see you too. All right, thanks for coming on. Wrexham win 3-0. There we go. And on that bombshell, I will see you all soon.